Yo, what is happening today? We are back at it again. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood and we shining. Don't mind it. Woo! Align and shine. I hope y'all been having a beautiful day. I hope y'all have been experiencing the best day of your life again. And this is new, huh? Cause like I never really make videos like vlog type videos, but I'm trying something out with the content because I want to take this content to the freaking sun. Because I'm Dave Shine, we're gonna take it out to the universe. So, but if this is your first time tuning to this channel is all about upliftment. It's about bringing the kids home, and that's what this video is gonna be titled, and that's what we're gonna be talking about today. We bringing the kids home, and I think I'm gonna finish this video actually in my room because I'll have like a little bit more stable spot, and that's gonna be like this is a switch up of the content right here. You know what I'm talking about? So super excited, and what I want to say today, I've been having a beautiful week. I've been having a beautiful day. Like just really appreciating this aliveness that we have right now. And that's home right there. That's home right there. So we about to take it home. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Peace. Hello there. Welcome to my humble abode. Welcome home. Welcome home. This is my home. This is my room actually. And so that's what we're going to talk about. That's what this video is about. That's what this channel is about, is helping the kids come home. But I don't mean a physical place. I don't mean your room. I don't mean your house. I mean coming home to who you really are. Coming home to the self-realization that you are loved and that you are worthy. Coming home to this realization that you're whole right now. Because, you know, when you think of home, you think of somewhere very comfortable. You think of somewhere where you're secure, where you're protected, where you're stable. You know what I mean? You think of a foundation. And when we can start to shift the paradigm, when we can start to shift the way that we think and start to understand that there, nowhere out there is going to give you a sense of security like this isn't here. Like this isn't here. When you find home here. And like so, and that's what I love to talk about. I love to talk about things that help you feel a greater sense of security and a greater sense of comfort within yourself, knowing that you don't have to rely on any outside resources or outside information or outside anything. You don't even have to rely on your belief system to be at home. You can be at home with this sense of awareness, with this sense of wholeness, with this sense of aliveness. That's your home right there. And when we stop trying to gain comfort for things outside of us, when we stop trying to gain comfort from people, places, and things, when we stop trying to get comfortable in our belief system, that's interesting right there, because we adopt belief systems that make us feel comfortable. And when things come against those belief systems, we feel uncomfortable, we feel insecure. And so let's relinquish all of that. Let's relinquish all of the stories. Let's relinquish everything and just understand that we already are home. You might have read this book before. A lot of people have read it, but it's called The Alchemist. And basically in the book The Alchemist, he talks about, but it's narrated in a way that this guy goes in a search for something. He goes to search across the whole freaking world, and he ends up right here in the same exact spot that he started at. And that's the journey that we're always on. It seems like we're on a journey to get somewhere or get something, but we always end up right here where you're at right now. Right now, this powerful moment, this powerful point of awareness, this powerful point of consciousness right here where you're home. And so how can you start to experience this more? What does this mean? This means that there is no more insecurity, because we know that we don't need anything out there. We don't need anything up here. We have it here right now. We don't need thoughts to protect us. We don't need beliefs to protect us. We don't need a gun to protect us. Because we are whole and complete at home with ourselves, at home with self-love, at home with worthiness, and trusting that everything's going to be all right. And what are some things that home brings? I think I said this already, but home brings it brings a knowing. You trust your home. You trust when you're at home. You know what I mean? You trust your home. And how can we start to trust this home that we have within us, this kingdom, if you will? This place that can never be touched. Nobody can touch your awareness. Nobody can touch your consciousness. Nobody can affect that. That's all you, baby. That's literally all you right there. And so, like, you're at home right now. You're at home right now. You're at home right now. Like, and it's funny because anything that you do, anywhere that you are, anything that you do, anything that you think, you are still at home. You can think that you're not at home, but you are still at home. That's crazy, huh? That sounds very paradoxical. But it's like only when you sit back into the seat of awareness. Only those moments where you're forced to go within and you're forced to find this inner comfort and this inner security. Only those moments when you really realize it's like, oh, I really am at home right now. I really am whole right now. But I want to say it's like, don't need those experiences to force you to go within to find comfort and to find security. Allow that to be a set point for who you are. Allow that to be like your natural resting place, a natural resting place. You know what I mean? A natural resting place and self-love. You know what I mean? A natural resting place and comfort within. Because so this I'm gonna give this example, but why I mean by like sometimes we have to have certain circumstances that push us to find this inner home within us. So let's say you're in a confrontation with someone, and they're really pushing your buttons, but you know what I mean? It's like you don't want to allow this confrontation to make you feel some type of way. So you go within and you find this inner security because you feel like you're being attacked and it's making you feel insecure, but you go within and find this inner security and you rise up and you feel like, okay, I actually can't be touched. Like, these things can't affect me. This person really can't affect me because I found this inner security and this inner comfort within. And you can carry this all the time. You know what I mean? You can be at this place all the time because that's who you are. A lot of times we get caught up in our thinking. We get caught up in our circumstances. We get caught up in our senses. What we see, taste, touch, and smell. We get caught up in those. And we think those are real. It's easy to say that this room is real to me. It's easy for me to say that this home is real to me because I can see it. But sometimes when we can't really see something, we can't really hear something, we can't really smell something, we don't think it's real. But I'm telling you, this inner home is real. Because this is something that you can feel. And you felt it a lot. We felt it a lot. You know what I mean? And that's what this is about. So it's like the more that you come home to self-love, the more that you come home to your worthiness, the more that you come home to this inner comfort and security, confidence and clarity, the more that you come home to that, you will see that you really don't need all the things to make you feel comfortable outside. You really don't need all those things. They seem inadequate to a certain extent because you're like, oh, this just doesn't hold up to this feeling that I have inside, this amount of comfort that I have inside. You know what I mean? And that's what we're talking about. And that's all I come on here and talk about. It's like that you're good right now and that you're whole right now, that you're home right now, so you don't have to go anywhere else. You know what I mean? And by you just understanding and by you feeling that this home that you have right now, when you feel comfortable within your skin, it allows you to play the game of life a lot more fearlessly. Because you're already at home. You're already comfortable. And you know that can't be taken away because you feel it so keenly, you feel it so deeply, you know you can't be taken away. And so you move through life with this sense of comfort and security. And you're like, oh, that person can't hurt me, that can't hurt me, that can't touch me, that can't. You might think of it for a little bit, you might think about it a lot and like, oh, but it really can't. Once you feel this confident wholeness, you're like, oh, that's okay, it's not a big deal. I can actually do anything and I'll still be at home. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that comforting? Doesn't that make you just like, oh, okay, I guess it's really not a big deal. I guess it's really not that big of a deal. It's not a big deal. There's nothing serious going on here. It's all a transient experience that's going to pass away. You know what I mean? But that home is never going to pass away. That awareness and consciousness is never going to pass away. You know what I'm talking about? Beautiful, beautiful. So I think that's all I had to share today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, obviously, thumbs up. If you have, you want to say anything, inspire somebody else, leave a comment, leave something nice in the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, subscribe to the channel because we about to take this content to the sun. We about to shine. I'm ready to shake it up. We leveling up over here. So I'm sending you so much love. And we'll have videos twice weekly. So get ready to shake some stuff up and remember that you're at home. You ain't got to go nowhere. You're at home right now. And if you ever forget that you're not at home, if you're seeking home outside of you, I want to say watch these videos because it'll bring you some comfort. yeah, just watch it to let it be a reminder. But don't use these videos as a place of making you come home. But this channel, you can be at home with this channel. It's kind of paradoxical, but you know what I mean. I'll speak to you guys very soon. Much love. Peace.